Thanks once again, Joy of Urdu, for reaching out to me and hosting this beautiful event. I look forward to following your events more closely. So yeah, a big thanks to Joy of Urdu and for doing this, for uplifting Urdu as a language and especially poetry. Um, hey guys, this is Arooj Aftab coming to you from New York. Doing this, just popping in really quickly to the event. I really wish I could have been there, but I hope that I'll be able to catch it after the fact. Just wanted to say a quick hello. I'm currently a few hours behind you guys at the moment, so I'm talking to you from the past. On set right now, so I can't make it. But thank you so much for recognizing my version of Hafeez Hoshiarpuri's poetry. This poem that he wrote is one of my favorites for many, many, many years, and I think is a favorite of a lot of different people because of the fact that it has the ability to act like a chameleon of sorts, and appeals to so many different moods and so many different emotional moments in time. I think that it could be about social justice, when you're feeling disappointed by the certain ways of the world, or particular, or you'd like to mobilize. You say कि, इस महफिल में हम नहीं होंगे, हालांकि इस महफिल में काफी सारे और लोग हैं जो भी हो रहा है इस महफिल में वो उसको पसंद करते हैं. So you can, it's basically like of you very politely and gracefully. To me, it feels that it is kind of like you excusing yourself from a certain hang. I grew up in Lahore, and before that, I was in Saudi Arabia, and have I'm someone who has roots in many very different places, and so I'm not particularly a student of Urdu in that way. I do still love it though, and I'm extremely connected to it. I don't think that it's possible to remove oneself from it ever once you actually have had a taste of its beauty and its grace, and it's just one of the most incredible languages, and extremely underrated, of course, as we all know. Just how romantic and gorgeous this language can be in expressing oneself, and it can be so deep, and nothing compares to it, really. So anyway, I'm really happy that that this talk is happening and people are talking about him. Some of my next works that I'm focusing on is studying the writings of Jan Bibi, this Urdu poet from the Deccan era. And her music, her poetry actually has never been composed. And so, for my next project, if you stay following me, you will find a bunch of her writings composed into song. So I hope that I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, thanks so much. Sorry about this really weird video where you can't see my face, but we have some protocols in place. Yep, thank you for the Hafeez. Lastly, one of my favorite poets. I don't know, I think that I end up loving Urdu poetry when it's being sung to me or when it's being read to me. But I will say that Sudarshan Fakir, whatever he wrote that Begum Akhtar sang, has to be some of my favorite stuff. But there's so much. I don't, right off the top of my head, I can't be sure. But yeah, I would say Sudarshan is the man. And of course, my latest obsession is Jan Bibi and her lost anthology of poems from the Deccan Empire. Cheers and thank you. Thanks once again, Joy of Urdu, for reaching out to me and for hosting this beautiful.